All right, final problem, and thank goodness it involves some computing. So I'm giving you a probability mass function, but one that's just defined. X takes the values 2 through 5, and the probability that X takes these values is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, and it says what's the variance. So X takes the values 2 to 5, and P, the probability it takes them, is, if I recall, it was 1 to 4 divided by 10. Let's double check. There's P, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. And let's just double check. The possible values, the probabilities have to sum up to 1. So there. And then if there's X, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the probability that it takes it, 1, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. Well, what's the variance? It's expected value of X squared minus expected value of X, quantity squared. So expected value of X squared is sum X squared, the X squared values, times the probability that it takes them, times P. Expected value of X is sum X times P, the possible values X takes times the probability that it takes them, raised to the second power because I want expected value of X quantity squared. That works out to be 1. Okay, so hopefully 1 is a potential answer. I see right here that 1 is a potential answer, so I'm going to do it and submit. There we go. So I just want to end with a couple comments on the homework. Obviously it looks like I'm going through it kind of fast if you are struggling with it. And remember, I wrote the actual homework problem, so of course I can go through it fast. This is kind of complicated stuff, but it's also important stuff. And so keep plugging away. I think I made the homework a little bit harder than the quizzes, so that maybe it'll pump up your muscles for when you go take the quizzes. It'll be easy. I remember when I used to do swim practice, we used to swim with all this stuff dragging on us, so that when we tried to race, it seemed like we were a lot lighter. It didn't work for me, but nonetheless, maybe it'll work for you. All right, so keep plugging away at that homework, and I'll post a video about the second homework set, similarly working through the problems.